We're in Venice, and we only have a couple of hours to show you guys around. So come on, let's go. I want gelato.
Katrina, you can't have, we just got here. You can't have gelato already?
Like I said, we're only here for a couple of hours, so I need spaghetti, I need gelato, I need a cannoli, I need some tiramisu, and maybe a glass of wine. Go.
A little context on, oh, good lighting. We're not here to see Italy. This is just the means to an end. We're going to a different country, but we flew into Venice and we had to quickly get to a hotel, quickly get on a bus, quickly get on a water taxi. And now we're going to check out a few things while we're here before the sun goes down. We need to eat. I'm starving. Great city to be starving in. All right, but first a bookstore.
These are like the best areas off the main canal, like these little quiet.
The little areas are the best. It's so busy out there by the main canals. This is beautiful though. We've both been to Venice, so we didn't want to spend days here. It's also very expensive on a holiday weekend.
I actually don't want to admit when the last time I was in Venice was.
What year was it?
2001.
So you were like 10.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
I was 17, first time to Europe, and fell in love with this country. I love Italy.
Well, let's go. We gotta go there. There's church bells. There's a child just losing its absolute ever-loving mind in the background. But other than that, it's very beautiful.
It's very peaceful, except for the child screaming bloody murder.
These quiet canals here in the back. We're kind of off the main track trying to find this bookstore. And it's quite amazing.
I'm sorry, I'm just distracted by the screaming. It's I
pretty
hope
bad.
he's okay. Working on a Pinocchio looking mask. I don't know exactly what they're for, maybe just artwork. It's a little creepy, but there's some other stuff in there, some cats that I think you might like. They don't want you watching. They want you to move out of the way.
I have no idea. It's so quiet in these back streets. I hate to even be an idiot vlogger, but so the bookstore. I don't know if that's the most beautiful bookstore in the world. I actually think we've been to a prettier bookstore in the last month.
It's different because it's definitely more of a vintagey old vibe. So it used to flood, and so they would store the books in gondolas and bathtubs, I guess.
Just anything to keep the water from.
Anything to keep the water from coming in and damaging the books. And they have it's organized into steps that you can walk over and take your Instagram photos and whatever, but
I feel like the internet's ruining that place though. We're probably we're part of the problem.
We're ruining it too, but
it's packed in there. We were looking for something off the beaten path. It is off the beaten path, but everyone else found it too.
You know what we should be looking for off the beaten path now?
Food. Hungry, let's do this. This is our first time in Italy together.
Here's the thing, we're trying to travel to all of the countries in Europe together. Because separately we've been to different countries and whatever, but so this, is our
And on the vlog, right?
Sure.
Bringing these folks along with us.
Sure.
Every time I get to the top of one of these bridges, I just want to stop and document it because
it's so pretty. You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
I want to ride a gondola.
I'm not going on a gondola.
I've never ridden a gondola here except in Las Vegas.
That's not
the fake Venice. I kind of want to do the touristy thing around the gondola.
Let's go eat. Let's go eat.
I'm gonna go by myself. Where's the Parmesan cheese? Dang. You didn't want any of that, did you?
How was your dinner, Katrina?
It was okay.
It was okay. The pasta was better than the pizza.
Yeah, I agree. And even still,
It's all right.
it was fine.
It was very nice in there.
Yes, it was.
We gotta go head towards the busy part now.
Aye.
What do you want to do?
I already told you what I want to do.
Did we mention on the vlog yet how pretty these bridges are? Beautiful. Is that a camera? What does it do?
Hey, Rich Bar. Hey, Rich Bar. Hey, Rich Bar. Hey, Rich Bar. Gondolas everywhere. Let's go find one.
No. No.
So I got distracted by something on a walk to, I don't even know where we're walking to, a tiramisu cannoli, because the tiramisu that we just had was not up to snuff. Maybe this random bakery in some alleyway will do it justice. This thing is gigantic though. Oh no. Why is nothing good here? That's all this.
I feel like we're revenge eating, so we didn't really love our dinner, so we're trying to find something else. Katrina doesn't like this so far. I find nothing wrong with that. It could be cold, I guess. Cold?
Hey Nate,
What?
there's something behind you.
No gondolas, come on.
It's not bad. I still think it should be a little bit colder, but the cream inside is good. It tastes like almost like a buttercream. Not so dense, more fluffy than I think some of the cannolis I've had in the past have been. I mean, we ate the whole damn thing, so it can't be that bad, right? I'm in Venice. So you walk around the corner and there's St. Mark's Square.
It's so funny because we've both been here. We know it's gorgeous, but when you see it, it's like...
I haven't been here for 23 years. My brain has deleted memories from Venice. This is beautiful.
It's why it's one of the
Amazing.
most visited cities on the planet for tourists.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
old, it's history, it's gorgeous. Like, it looks fake. It's so pretty.
Pigeons, tourists, vloggers, got the whole thing here working tonight. We're chasing the sunset a little bit. We've missed it here in the square, but I think out at the main canal, the sun might still be visible. It's been a while since I've done the tourist stuff here, so I don't even know what these buildings are anymore, but it almost doesn't matter because you're just looking at the architecture and the scale and the grandness of it all.
Biblioteca, like a national
Library, yeah. Oh God, there's gondolas everywhere.
Oh, there's one right in front of us.
No. So this one is Doge's Palace, probably one of the most famous ones here. And just the stonework and the decorative nature of it all. They don't really make buildings like that.
Whose palace?
Doge's? Doge? D-O-G-E.
Oh,
apostrophe S?
yeah. You can take a tour of it if you get here earlier.
I did it years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, you can do like the St. Mark's Square, San Marco Square, St. Marco Square, however you want to say it, and that.
I know this trip isn't about Italy and it isn't really about Venice, although this vlog is. I'm glad we came.
Yeah, me too. Ew. Why would you want sky rats on your hand, eating out of your hand?
There's definitely a vibe down here. There's like live music outside of a restaurant, people trying to sell me roses.
There's just like one thing that I still really want to do.
What would that be, Katrina?
I go on a gondola. You know what it is. Come on, bro.
Katrina, I'm not going on a gondola. I'm just kidding. We were always going to go on a gondola. Come on, we're in Venice.
Yay.
This is our guy.
Ciao.
They told us we got the best guy.
I think he's the only one still working.
Well, whatever.
He seems very friendly.
Details, right by the Hard Rock Cafe.
He's flirting with the people over there. What's your name? Marco.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
We live in Amsterdam, but we're from the States originally.
Worth the price of admission. You know they're charging to get into Venice now?
Yeah.
We didn't have to pay today, but I think soon you have to pay like €5 to come in.
Yeah. No, you do now. We happen to be here on a day that was an exception. There's like 5 dates in May that like you don't have to pay.
They knew we were
It's
coming.
like €5 you said or something?
It's
Very
$5.
cheap. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
I think somebody's trying to get through on the side here. They can go a little faster in that. Looks like we're about to go into a much busier canal up ahead here.
Main area.
It's like the big canal, yeah.
That we took a water taxi on earlier.
The Rialto Bridge right here was built in 1596. There's currently 3,000 tourists standing on it taking photographs. I think the evening nighttime gondola ride was the right call.
This was kind of a bucket list item, and check. This is awesome. Highly, highly recommend. It seems touristy, but it's awesome.
It's touristy, but it's touristy for a reason.
And get Marco. Marco's awesome.
Marco's awesome.
Yeah, just enough talking, a little bit of singing. Yeah.
Yeah. We went to the best rated gelato. No, actually we didn't. We went to just a very average gelato place, and it's,
We went to whatever was open.
yeah, it's a late night here in Venice. I had a really great night though.
I had a fantastic night. I think we struck out on the food game a little bit, but other than that, I had a great couple of hours.
Get the 2 idiot bloggers who go to Italy and don't get any good foods. It is what it is. I'm having a good time. I'm with my girl.
That's right.
You should do Venice.
Maybe stay for longer than a couple hours though.
This was ridiculous. But here we are. Today, we're gonna visit Giethoorn, the Venice of the Netherlands.